Dude, we gotta talk about this. Part 2! Wakanda Forever trailer breakdown. Let's remember where we last left off.
Namor was leading his Atlantean army to some kind of a war, which was probably going to be either the attack on Wakanda or the epic final battle. Ramonda confronts Namor and says, "We know what you whisper." So, I mean, obviously, these Wakandians already know, at least Ramonda already knows, that this is a pretty shifty guy.
In other words, he fibs a lot.
Yeah. But, I mean, anyway, Black Panther rocks and totally rocks. I mean, he just rocks all over. Okoye stabs her spear through the back of a car. But what's even more interesting is what the license plate says. I'll try to get a good image for you guys.
And I'm not paying attention to the license plate number. I'm paying attention to a little detail here underneath the 0. It says Illinois. So they're in Chicago.
And as she's backing up, she flips a stinking police car over. So why exactly would a police car be chasing Okoye? Either she's speeding, or maybe she got caught in a fight that looked like it was her fault, or maybe, just maybe, they could be following somewhat of an Avengers animated series role here, and maybe someone in Wakanda ends up being a fugitive of the law. Car gets turned right around, and then we get Okoye in the car, someone on a motorcycle here, probably either Nakia or Shuri, and Ironheart. And then we see Ramonda has to stick and go to court because she says that they have lost their protector, and obviously she's talking about her people. And this is just insane that she has to bring up the protection of Wakanda before the United Nations.
We then see Wakanda apparently getting flooded, probably by the Atlanteans. We see a lot of Wakandian people getting swept away by the water, so either this is like the Atlanteans' way of attacking, or maybe Namor has the ability to basically control water or something.
Which we have seen this before by Atuma in the animated series, so I mean, hey, it's only reasonable. We then see, I think this is a much younger looking Namor.
I think Namor's over here, because he's got the green armor.
Oh yeah, no, this is Namor. This is, I have no idea, maybe someone else in his family. And then we see M'Baku holding back Shuri, and Shuri is hugging Okoye. So Shuri is just going to be emotionally traumatized in this movie.
Darn it, Marvel.
So this further hints that Namor is probably going to kill Ramonda, and then he jabs his spear in some kind of Wakandian ship, and the throne room gets absolutely flooded. So, I mean, yeah, flooding the throne room, this guy, that is a bold statement. We then see Namor jumping into the air with his magic flying shoes, evading attacks from these Wakandian warships. While that whole thing was going on, Queen Ramonda, again before the United Nations, says now is our time to strike. So she's respectfully asking for a call of war against the Atlanteans for attacking their home. And then we see the exact same ship that Everett Ross was VR flying in the first Black Panther film. So, I mean, he's already basically confirmed to be in the movie, so I would not be surprised to see him in this thing at all. And it's also been confirmed that the guy is going to appear in Marvel's Secret Invasion with Nick Fury. Then we see Riri Williams working on her Ironheart suit. And then Atuma just pops out of the ground here. Probably in that same ship scene where all of the Atlanteans are attacking the people on the ship. So this is like, get away from our seas. I don't care what kind of stinking crap you want.
And he's got a shark head.
Sharkhead! Okoye holding out her spear, fending herself from something, and the car is absolutely flipped over that she was in. So it's not obliterated like when it was against Claw in the first movie, but there is something big that's going to happen down here. And then Nakia, who is obviously distraught. I think this is the beach scene from, like, the first trailer that we got. And she is, like, obviously distraught because she has lost her lover. I mean, that's just insane. I dare say that is a bad move to pull off. Shuri and Ramonda are in that same ship scene that Namor was jabbing his spear into, so my guess is that this is a scene, like, when they're on their way to the gorilla tribe and carrying as much as they can, and Namor is just having them run scared, basically. Riri Williams shouts, "Let's go," in her new Ironheart suit, so obviously she is jacked to be in this thing. And it's also just kind of an Iron Man ripoff, but...
Well, I'm willing to give the character a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta admit... Yeah, let's see how the movie is first and how the character is. I mean, I'm just saying, this character, I mean, she's an Iron superhero, so there are probably going to be a lot of Iron Man references in her existence, period. M'Baku beating himself in the gorilla state that they usually do, shaking off some of the water, and then he cannonballs right into the flooding water! I mean, right into it! Holy cow! Oh my gosh, let's go, baby, cannonball! We then just see a bunch of Atlanteans and whales surround a big old Wakandian ship, and I think this is the ship that the Lego packaging was in. Now, if you guys have seen my previous videos, Lego packaging from this one guy on, I believe it was Instagram, showed this incredible Wakanda Forever Lego set, and it was probably about this scene. Now, I stated everything in that video, so if you guys want to see that, make sure to check that out. And I have no rights to owning those images of that Wakanda Forever Lego set. In this scene, probably on the ship, a big old Wakandian ship just whizzes by in the air. And just like this. And then, I think this is M'Baku, and the other Gorilla Tribe members are hauling something on the ship. My guess is they're trying to keep one of the ships afloat in the air? I don't know. And then we see what is probably Queen Namora. And this right here is basically what I believe Namora looks like. I mean, she has a stinking lobster pincer for a necklace. Shuri's in the throne room, and not only is it flooded, it is on fire! As all of this is happening, Ramonda says, "Show them who we are," similar to how she said, "Show him who you are" in the first Black Panther movie when Black Panther fought M'Baku. My guess is she is telling this to Shuri as to pass on the royal mantle to her.
And to finish the trailer off, we get a reveal of Shuri in her Black Panther costume.
And I think she's in the Gorilla Tribe territory because, I mean, there's snow. And I mean, come on! It is Shuri! It is so Shuri! Come on! Let's go!
Now, I really, really like her new costume. She's the best superhero in Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, hands down, this suit looks sick. We then just get the title. So that is the trailer breakdown for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and it is insane. Oh my gosh. And before we sign out, I do have one little confession to make. This image of Batman here is from Giant Freaking Robot, and thank you so much for these images. I'm shouting you out in this video. Thank you for all your images that I've used marked under your name.
anything marked under giant freaking robot, I have no rights to owning. So thank you. I think I basically just covered it. And that's basically it. Respect for all you guys out there. Peace out. Bye.